Greetings, Tony. Yeah, you want to know how to do a bruise? Uh, what you're going to need is a simple makeup sponge like this. You can pick them up at any CVS, probably for about $1 a bag. They're pretty cheap, but it's just like foam, very closed, kind of a closed cell foam. And you're going to need one of these. It's a Ben Nye. It says Bruise and Abrasion Effects wheel. They're on the back. If you want to actually order that, it's got a part number of EW-41. And but anyway, that's what you're going to need, and one a sponge, and it's just this easy. Keep in mind, for fresh bruising, you're going to have more reds and purples than the yellows and browns. This is kind of the yellow and brown and the red and purples. Fresh bruising is typically more on this side. These are kind of more for older bruises. You can incorporate some of this dark purple into older bruises, but fresh bruising is typically this. So anyway, I'm going to give you an example on my hand right fast. I'm going to start with red and just get you a little bit. On the sponge there. And simply just gently dab it on with that sponge. It's going to give the impression of irritated skin, because, well, I mean, ultimately that's what a bruise is, right? Alright, I've got the red on there, and now I'm going to get a little purple, and the same thing, just gently sponge it on. The edges of the sponge are straight, so try to pull those up and kind of hit it from an abstract angle, and don't let any definitive line appear, because obviously that will take away from the realism. And there you go. Pretty believable. You can see it even has a little bit of a shine to it, so it'll give that impression of being swollen. But just that easy, man. A couple of colors, and I mean, you can incorporate a little brown or yellow into that. But like I said, I mean, it's quite believable bruise just with those two things. Now, if you want something a little more elaborate, like busted lips and black eyes, that's a little bit different. Now, when you start to do a black eye, same thing, same colors, but you got to remember the contours of the skull, okay? Don't let it get out too far onto you can let it get out here on the cheekbones some, or up onto the brow bone some, but that's not typically the part. You got to be hit really hard for that to bruise, and if that bruises, chances are this inside here is swollen shut. So you're obviously not going to that level of effect. So just a simple black eye, those two colors, try to keep it inside the ocular hole in the skull, so to speak, and needless to say, have them kind of squint with that one eye, to make them believe that it's busted. I hope this helps, brother. Later.